Hey, greetings and salutations. The Dapper Nerd here. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a reaction to the, or I guess, pretty much brand new Man of Steel General Zod trailer. A couple of my friends turned me onto it. I've actually been following Man of Steel for a long time, but some things do escape my attention. For instance, the TV spots. I think there's 5 of them now. And apparently a new General Zod trailer, which came out a couple days ago, which a good friend of mine told me I needed to watch. And then on one of my other videos, some guy said, "Hey, Dapper Nerd, did you see the new General Zod trailer?" And I hadn't. So I just got off of work about an hour and a half ago and did some chores. So I've got the rest of the night free, and I'm actually off tomorrow. So I'm really excited. So to start off my day and a half party, I'm going to go ahead and watch the now a couple of days old General Zod trailer. And I just want to say real quick that I might watch the TV spots. I'm probably not going to, because I promised myself after the third trailer that I wasn't going to watch anymore, because I just want to go in and be pretty much surprised at this point. I mean, I pretty much know what to expect overall, but I don't know. I want to see all the cool parts in the movies. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch this one, and I'm actually gonna do a reaction to it. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited. So let me call it up here, and here it is. It's called "Fate of Your Planet," General Zod official trailer. So here it goes. Let me get myself composed here. Okay. Here we go. Fate of Your Planet, General Zod. Not alone.
My name is General Zod. I have journeyed across an ocean of stars to reach you. Your world has sheltered one of my citizens. He will look like you, but he is not one of you. To those of you who know of his location, the fate of your planet rests in your hands. To Kal-El, I say this.
Surrender within 24 hours, or watch this world suffer the consequences.
You will not win. For every human you save, you will kill 1,000,000 more.
I won't betray them. You already have.
Wow. Okay, so things may not be playing out exactly as I had anticipated. A few weeks back I created a video on my thoughts regarding how the plot was going to unfold. This is pretty good, man. We had a quick shot of, well, it opens with Zod with a burst transmission, presumably from a Kryptonian ship, into our own mass satellite relays, and it was broadcast all over Earth, again presumably in every language known to man, with the message, "You are not alone," a kind of warning / declaration that Zod is or that Kal-El is a citizen of Krypton, and that Zod wants him. Jesus, I don't even know where to begin with that. There was a lot packed into that trailer, but the basic idea there, or what I got from it was, we're definitely going to get a lot of action here. You know, the first few trailers up to this point have been more on the quietly epic side. We have the emotional journey, the internal journey that Kal-El is going to take, or really Clark, in that he's going to be struggling inside of himself with who he is, where he's from, his powers, the fact that he's an alien. He's got to deal with his alien heritage, his whole relationship with Ma and Pa Kent, laid side by side with his future relationship with Jor-El, which he's obviously going to have when he becomes a young man and builds the Fortress of Solitude. And then, like in the series Smallville, gets all of his lessons on Kryptonian history, Kryptonian lore, Kryptonian science, who his family was, what they stood for, what their hopes and their dreams were. And Clark is going to have to balance, presumably, both these sides of himself in a way that ultimately will make him embrace who he is. You know, he is both a Kryptonian, and he is most definitely, even though he's not an Earthling, he really is an Earthling. Very much a human being in the sense of us people of Earth, in that he grew up with us. And as far as Clark is concerned, in his mind, he is one of us. It's really the Kryptonian part that's alien to him, which is ironic because that's really where he's from. So this whole Superman idea raises questions about the nature versus nurture argument that sociologists and psychologists seem to have. It seems to be a perennial debate. Are you more of a product of your environment, or are you more a product of just your genetics? Yeah, Clark is a Kryptonian. He's an alien, but he was raised by human beings. So is Clark more the product of Krypton, or is Clark more the product of Earth? More specifically, the kind of environment that his father and mother, Ma and Pa Kent, provided for him. Well, I fall decisively on the environment side of the argument myself. This is not to say I discount genetics out of hand. I don't. But I place a much larger emphasis on environment. And I think Clark is going to as well. Although he's going to have to embrace his Kryptonian side. But real quick, back to this trailer, this real quick trailer. My God, man. I mean, now we're seeing all of the action. The first couple of trailers, it was all about the internal struggle, the emotional struggle. Zack Snyder and the boys and the girls are clearly letting us know that this movie is going to be epic in the action sense too. I mean, at one point I see Superman drowning in what appeared to be an ocean of bones, of skulls, screaming at one point, looking just charged and even afraid. So my MO when I go see movies, my emotional MO, my intellectual MO is always hope for the best, but kind of plan for the worst or expect the worst. And most often, that's what happens. I mean, a lot of movies I see I don't like, especially superhero movies. There's only a few that I really enjoyed. But I gotta tell you, I'm getting a feeling about this one, man. I think Man of Steel, I think this is going to nail it. I think this is the Superman movie that we've all been waiting for over 30 years. I think this movie is going to finally nail it. And I am so excited to see this movie. And I've decided to throw my whole, hope for the best but expect the worst mantra out the window in this one case. I'm going to make an exception this one time. I've got my expectation and my enthusiasm throttles like at full force, and I'm ready to see this movie. And I'm going on record right now that it's going to be awesome, that it's going to live up to all the expectations, at least all the expectations that I have about it. So, and I hope it does for you too. So that's it for now. I'm probably not going to watch anything more associated with the movie. I'm just going to go watch it in a few weeks. So I hope you do too, and more importantly, if you do, I hope you like it. So, Dapper Nerd out, and see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen.